Look, man, it is perfectly fine. It is okay to not have everything figured out. To not know what the next move is, to not know, what your plan is. Like, it is okay to not have everything figured out. If you're stressed, if you're feeling down, if you feel lost because you don't know your next move, you don't know what direction you want to go in, you don't know where you're supposed to be or who you're supposed to be, like, bro, I'm telling you right now, it is okay. Like, it's fine. Like, you're not lost, you're not failing, you're not losing, you're not taking steps back. You're just in progress. You're just in progress and becoming the person that you were placed on this earth to be. You know what I'm saying? You're just in progress. You're on your plan, you're on your journey into becoming, into finding your purpose, into finding who you want to be, into finding what you want to be. Society nowadays, it tells us like we gotta have a plan. We gotta have our life planned out when we're 17, 18, 19 years old. Like on social media, bro, we're told by 18 we should know what we want to do. We're told we should know what job we want to work. We should know our purpose is. We should know what we want to do when we're older. You know what I'm saying? We should be rich by 21. We should be providing by 23. Like, no, bro. Everybody's path is not the same. Everybody's journey is not the same. We're told by 25 that we should be successful. We're told by 25 that we should be wealthy, that we should have two houses, that we should be vacationing all the time. Like, no, bro. We're told by 30 that we should be financially stable. We should be financially free. That's not real life. That is not real life. Social media nowadays and society nowadays, it paints this picture that everything has to go perfect. Everything has to go to plan, that we have to have a plan. But it's okay to not have everything figured out. It's okay to not know where we're going next or what we're doing next. Because like I said, everybody's path is different. Everybody's plan is different. Everybody's timeline is different. And the pace that you're going is not too slow. It's not too fast. It's just right for you because that's the plan and the timing that God has given to you. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're getting it faster than everybody, whether you're getting it slower than everybody, whether you know your next move or you don't know your next move, like all the outcomes are fine because that's the plan that God has placed in your life. That's the journey and the path that God has given to you. Nobody's path, nobody's journey looks the same. Yeah, there's people who will have everything figured out at 19 years old. There's people out here who have everything figured out at 21. But then there's people who don't have everything figured out if they're 40, if they're 50. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody's path is different. Everybody's plan is different. Once you come to realize that, like, you start to understand that it's okay to not have everything figured out. It's okay to not be perfect. Like, you can't be perfect. You're never going to be perfect. Your life is never going to be perfect. There's nobody on this planet who has literally everything figured out. The most successful people, they don't have everything figured out. They might not know their next move sometimes. They might not have the same plan they had 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? They might be good in one field, they might be striving in one field, in another field, they're lost. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what next step to take. So, like, give yourself some slack, bro. You're not gonna have everything figured out. You're not gonna be perfect. Sometimes your plan is what's gonna happen. Sometimes what you have in store and what you have planned could change like that. Like, what you have planned for yourself, where you think you're gonna be in a year, might not even be close to where you're gonna be. You might be way more ahead than that. You might be a further back than that. Like, you never know what God has in store, and that's why you just gotta trust God and you just gotta have faith in the plan and the timing that He has for you. Like, you grow the most in uncertainty. You grow the most when you're uncomfortable. Like I always say, some of the most powerful breakthroughs happen. Some of the most steps forward and growth happens when you feel like you're lost, when you feel like you're unclear, when you feel uncomfortable, when you don't know where to go next. Like, just because you're confused, just because you don't know what's going to happen or where to go next, does not mean it's failure. It does not mean that you're going to lose. It does not mean that you're not going to make it. That's just simply a sign that you are searching, you are growing, you are finding who you want to be and where you want to be. You're asking the right questions in your life. You're wondering and you're trusting and you're having faith in God. Like, He's going to lead you down the right path because He is. Like, just because you're confused, just because you don't know where you want to go or what you want to be, does not mean that failure is upon you, bro. Like, you can still succeed in that. You're still going to grow a lot in that as long as you just trust God. As long as you put faith in God and you put faith in His time and in His plan for you. Like, sometimes you might not know the next move, bro. I did not know the next move. I was sitting in my apartment at school, baseball. Like, yeah, I played baseball since I was 4 years old, but I know that at some point baseball is going to come to an end. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be able to play a sport for my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get old. My bones, muscles, whatever, going to get old. They're going to get stiff. Like, I'm not going to be able to play the game I love for my whole life. I was sitting in my room and I was like, bro, like, I don't know what is next after this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where I'm going to be. I don't know what I want to do. Like, I've had ideas, I've had plans, but I've never really sat down and thought about, like, okay, what's next after this? What's next after baseball? What's life going to be like when I get done playing baseball? I was uncertain. I didn't know where I wanted to be. And I spent some time alone. I spent some time to myself, bro. And I'm just scrolling on YouTube one day and I watch a video that inspired me to do this. And when I had this idea in my head, it felt like God literally sat down next to me and talked to me and was like, this is your next path. This is your purpose. This is, you know, your next move that you need to make. This is where you need to be. This is what you need to start doing. You know what I'm saying? When you spend time alone and you literally just sit with yourself and you reflect and you think about things and you talk to God and you build that relationship with God, he starts to talk to you and he starts to show you where you're supposed to be. But he can't do that if you don't trust him. You know what I'm saying? He can't do that if you don't have faith in him, if you don't have faith in the plan that he has for your life. You know what I'm saying? You got to trust what he has going for you, because I promise you, he's never going to steer you down the wrong direction. You know, yeah, times may get hard. Yeah, you may feel like you're lost. Yeah, you may hit a couple roadblocks, but that's still all part of God's plan. You know what I'm saying? He's going to build you before he lets you break through. He's going to build you into the person you need to be before he opens those doors for you. You know what I'm saying? He gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. Y'all have all heard that before, bro. So even in times of uncertainty, even in times of maybe a little bit of failure, maybe feeling lost, like, God is still working on you. God is still writing your plan. You know what I'm saying? He's still giving you the things that you need in order for the breakthroughs that you want to happen. You know what I'm saying? He's still answering your prayers, even if you may be failing, even if you may be hitting roadblocks, even if you may have experienced setbacks. Like, bro, he's still there with you. He still has a plan in store for you. You know what I'm saying? He still has a path in store for you. You know what I'm saying? So spend some time alone, spend some time with God and gain clarity. You know what I'm saying? Clarity comes from action, not from overthinking. Clarity comes from reflecting. Clarity comes from spending time with God. Like, you don't find your purpose by just sitting there and stressing about your life. You don't find your purpose by sitting there and just overthinking everything. You find your purpose by showing up, by trying new things, by building a relationship with God, by failing, by learning, by trying to take a step forward every day, by trying to find new avenues to work and grow. Like, that's how you find your purpose. So just take that pressure off yourself of trying to feel perfect. Take that pressure off yourself of trying to just have everything planned out and you got to do it to a T every time. Like, no, you don't have to have everything planned out. You don't got to do everything to a T every single day of your life. Like, sometimes life is going to throw some things at you. It's going to throw some curveballs. Just be prepared to take the next right step, even if life throws you a curveball, even if God, takes you off your path a little bit. Just be prepared to take the next right step. Like, you don't got to know it all. You don't got to have everything planned out, bro. You're allowed to be a work in progress. You're allowed to fail sometimes. You're allowed to take some steps back sometimes. You're allowed to stray off the path a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have all the answers. You don't got to be perfect. You just got to keep asking the right questions, and you got to trust that with time, you got to trust that with, a relationship with God and faith in God, that clarity will come on where you're supposed to be, on what you're supposed to do, on the next move you're supposed to make. You know what I'm saying? That comes with time. That comes with building that relationship with God. That comes with spending some alone time. Like, God's not in a rush. God's not in a rush to create you into the person that you want to be. You know what I'm saying? He has a plan for you. He has a path for you. He's not in a rush. He's not. So why are you in a rush? You know what I'm saying? Why are you trying to get everything by 20 years old, by 21 years old? You know what I'm saying? Why are you in a rush when God's not even in a rush, when God's not finished with you? You know what I'm saying? He's going to slow you down sometimes if he sees you rushing. Like, I've experienced that too. And I've also, thought about, like, bro, like, I want to have everything figured out by 21. I want to have everything figured out by 22. But I had to come to fruition. Like, God's going to make it happen when the time is right. You know what I'm saying? God's going to elevate you. He's going to open them doors. He's going to allow you to break through when the time is right. So until that time comes, bro, you just got to keep working. You got to keep grinding. You got to keep your head down and just keep trying to take that step forward every single day. Like I say, you don't got to have everything figured out. You don't got to have everything planned out. You don't got to be perfect. Just keep working. Just keep grinding. Just keep trusting God. You know what I'm saying? Just breathe. Just relax. You know because you are doing better than you think. You know what I'm saying? You're working harder, you're doing more than you give yourself credit for, bro. So it's okay to not have it all figured out. As long as you just keep going, as long as you just keep working, you're gonna be there one day. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna accomplish your goals one day. You're gonna, fulfill your dreams one day. You don't gotta have a perfect plan to get there. You don't gotta be perfect to get there. You just need faith in God. You just need to trust God. You just need to have courage. You just need to have consistency, good routines, good habits, discipline. Like everything that comes with that is what you need. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be perfect. You don't gotta have a perfect plan. You don't gotta have everything figured out. You know what I'm saying? Just keep working, just keep grinding, just keep going every single day. Keep trusting God, keep having faith in God, keep God first. And I promise you, when the time is right, He's gonna make the things happen that you want to happen. But that'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, go hit that sub button. On the way to 500 subs. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all on the next one.